Well, let me see now. I know that you're in incredible shape right now, and you're 50 years old, probably in some of the best shape of your life. And what do you think the importance of working out and eating healthy is to maintain your your life and to be able to stay in shape as you get older?
Bob, I think that's the great thing about fitness. When you're talk about fitness and the two things that stick out to me, the most important, and this, one of the things through life you want to hope you have some fact behind it. There's two facts behind fitness, and you tell me a story about your father, and I think he's a testimony to it, is that when you work out, you're going to live longer. We know that, okay? And you're going to do things life and longer that you want to do. Those two things to me interest me in fitness right away. I think too, Bob, we all remember that silly little book that we all saw one time about the guy getting the sand kicked in the face. I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
I saw that at a very young age, and I wanted from that time on to, to have muscles. And, when you were that young, that's all you could say that you wanted to do. I want to look like that. I want muscles, And if working out could do that for me, that's what I want to do. So I guess like in the third or fourth grade, I wanted to do that since. But the two things that would stand out, you live longer, you do things life longer. I saw a medical journal the other day. They did autopsies of people that ran and worked out, ran and just worked out, and people that did neither. The people that did both, their internal organs were somewhere 10 to 20 years younger than people who did neither.
Wow. Wow, that's a testament right there. I mean, I've been told that I've heard some people say, look, if you had a car and you wanted to make that car last 90 years, are you going to put all crap in it, or are you going to put just the best stuff in it? So.
Well, now, Bob, the thing about fitness is not just going to the gym, and you made a good point there. It's what you put into your body. And, man, if people understood what I had to eat in a day and the boredom eating the same old things. Thing is, Bob, there's the thing about being in shape. There's not a lot of things that are we don't know, things like that. I get the chance, Bob, to talk to some of the greatest minds in the medical field about the human body. And I was talking to a physician the other day. He said, Sid, he goes, and I'm not putting myself forward, but he says, talking to you, Sid, he goes, you know about as much of the human body as the doctor does, but the thing is, the difference between me and you, and I know it for sure, Sid, because I went to school to learn it. The difference is I don't have the discipline to eat and do the things that I know that it'll take me to look and really be the person I want to be. That's the difference, Bob.
Yeah. A lot of it is the discipline. That's the thing. I mean, a lot of people know, I guess, and just don't want to take those steps to do what they have to do. Now, I know you've done some self-defense before. I think you did Taekwondo when you were younger. And what do you think of the importance of knowing some self-defense and martial arts, even for women and for people as they get older, or for the youth?
The thing about there's so many things about Taekwondo. We could call it karate. We call it MMA. We call it jiu-jitsu or whatever. For sure, karate and Taekwondo. The thing I found to be the most important, one of the couple things important for me, and I had both my sons that do it at an early age too. But we'll start with the basic things it does for you. It teaches you how to use your left, if you're right-handed or left-handed, it teaches how to use both hands and both feet equally. So if you start at a young age like I did, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, and carry on with it as you get over, it's going to follow you through all sports, Bob. And when I played baseball, from my youngest days in baseball, I was a switch hitter. I could shoot basketball left or right-handed. Those are the things right there. That's for sure it does for you, for sure. Another thing I know it does for sure, I was a skinny little kid with not a lot of confidence. It gives you a lot of confidence. And I think most of it all, the thing it taught me, and it follows me every day of my life even today, it just taught me self-discipline. And without a doubt, those three things for sure.
Oh, great, yeah. You make a lot of good points. Now, I know it's been a long time, Sid, but one question for you is, do you remember what your first actually professional match was like? Can you explain a little about that to us?
I can, Bob. It was I was sitting at home. I was still in wrestling school, and I can say this now, but then they didn't want you to know that wrestling wasn't real, okay? And so I was at home eating supper. My karate teacher was named Toto Yamamoto, who's a legend in this area. He called me on the phone. He says, "Hey, Sid," I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You want to wrestle? You want to be a bodyguard tonight?" I said, "Yeah." It's Mid-South Coliseum. Bob, that's the biggest accomplishment at that time that anybody came out here could ever accomplish. I said, "Sure." So I got over to the Coliseum, and they came to me and said, "Okay, we need you to be at that point would be, we need you to be in the corner tonight with the fabulous ones against the sheep herders, and you're going to be like, and the sheep herders corner was going to be John Boyd, and you're both going to sit in chairs, and this is your object. If he gets out of that chair, you're to go over and put him back in the chair." And I'm thinking, okay, and you're going to tell me this is all not real, and tell me really, I said, "You're going to tell me the rest of it." And they made me sit there, Bob, all night long against that wall. And then every once in a while I come out and go, "Okay, you know what to do?" I'm going, "Yeah." "Okay, if he gets out of that chair, what you do is you go over there and you make him get back in that chair." I said, "Okay." And again, Bob, thinking, okay, tell me the rest, and they didn't. So when it comes time for the match, we go out to the match. They have me sit down in a little aluminum folding chair, and they said, "Now if he gets up, you got to get over there and put him back in that seat." Jonathan Boyd, Bob, if you don't know this, is one of the most scariest human beings in the world. He was a monster of a person. His face, just everything about him. And he looked like Ox Baker, if you know who that is. When he stands up, Bob, I'm thinking, okay, I got to go. And when I stand up, he sits right back down.
Wow.
And that happened the whole night. He never got out of his seat. Never put me in a position to do anything, and they never smartened me up.
Wow.
That was a pretty cool first night deal.
Yeah, that's an incredible story.